Hey there, Pisces, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. In this reading, we're going to take a look at past, present, and near future energies, as well as any energies the universe would like for you to keep in mind. Also, Pisces, please remember that if someone is strongly energetically connected to you, they may show up in your reading, so take the energies as they resonate. They may be reversible between you and your person. Okay, Pisces, the main energy that you're going to be dealing with this week is the Ten of Pentacles. This has something to do with your long-term stability or something that's been in your life for quite some time. We'll see more about what that is when we clarify. In your recent past, you get the Ace of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles. I see you slowly coming to the understanding or the realization that you may want to get something back. You may want to rekindle the spark between you and another person, possibly after a separation or a breakup. Maybe even taking small steps towards making that happen, but we'll see when we clarify. In the current situation, you get the Page of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Sun. In the current situation, you are really, really focused on what makes you happy, what brings you stability, what brings you happiness. And I see you taking small steps towards working on that, focusing on that. You're really, really focused on yourself in the best possible way in the current situation. In the near future, you get the High Priestess, the Eight of Cups, and the Judgment. It's almost like in the near future, your soul, your higher self is trying to let you know, hey, Pisces, you need to walk away from this. This situation is not emotionally fulfilling to you. This is not bringing you the stability that you want. You're not feeling emotionally satisfied by whatever this is. You need to leave. And I see you kind of like accepting that and just acknowledging it and being like, okay, I hear you, Spirit. Interesting. Very powerful energy in the near future. But let's take a look. Let's take a look at this Ace of Wands in your recent past. See what this is about. You're coming from a very passionate place here. Ace of Wands is clarified by the King of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Hierophant. This is a connection, possibly even a marriage between you and another person. For some of you, you may be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or somebody that has a lot of earth in their chart. But either way, I see you wanting this connection back. It could be that this is somebody from your past, or it could just be somebody that feels very, very familiar, but you want to ignite the spark. You want to make something happen. You're coming from a very passionate place. There's lots of love here. There's lots of emotions, and you want this connection. You just want this connection with this person. You see it being something stable, something with love, something grounded, something that could even potentially lead to marriage, and you want it. Let's take a look at the Page of Pentacles in your recent past. Page of Pentacles is clarified by the Nine of Wands, the Fool, and the Judgment card. There's a little bit of resistance here for you, Pisces. It's almost like you're kind of, the energy that I'm getting is I'm taking small steps towards making what I want happen, okay? And I'm keeping my guard up. I'm moving slowly. This is a bit of a risk for me. And again, if this is somebody from your past, especially if something went down between the two of you, like a fight, a separation, a breakup, whatever, you taking small steps is like you're being cautious. You're like, okay, I want this back. I care about this person, but we're moving at a snail's pace. I am not jumping in with both feet. I'm just, step by step, one foot in front of the other to make sure that I'm safe, to make sure that I'm not going to get hurt, to make sure that I'm not about to fall off this cliff and tumble to my demise. That's fair. Hey, man. Slow and steady. Let's take a look at the Five of Pentacles in your recent past. See what this is about. Five of Pentacles is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Page of Wands. You have a lot of pages in your recent past, Pisces. That's very, very small steps, very small movement. In the recent past, I see you having a fear of this not panning out how you want it to. You're carrying this energy of, I want this. This has long-term potential. This has the stability that I'm looking for. I really do want this. However, there's also a part of you which is carrying a fear of it's not going to work out. Anything I ever want never works out. Whenever I really, really want something, whenever I feel something towards someone, it always ends in heartbreak. So with the Devil showing up here, that's letting me know that this may be a toxic pattern of yours that you may have where anytime something feels too good or something feels too intense or something feels like, I really, really want this, you're like, nope, it's going to end. It's all going to go to shit. I don't even want to do this. Forget it. It's not going to work out. And again, this could be you. This could be your person. You would know if this energy belongs to you because it's kind of like alongside the good stuff, immediately you get this like energy of, but it's not going to work out, but it's not going to work out, but it's not going to work out. But that's in your recent past. So let's take a look at the current situation. See what this Page of Swords is about for you, Pisces. Okay. Page of Swords is clarified by the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Lovers. Remember how I said in the recent past you had this fear of it not working out? I see you in the current situation slowly opening up and allowing yourself to see the best case scenario. You're like, yeah, this love could work. I do feel that this is an intense connection. I do feel like there's emotions here. This could work out. You're allowing yourself to feel the joy. You're allowing yourself to be hopeful. You're allowing yourself to feel the love and the intensity. You're opening up to it. You're opening up to it slowly, cautiously, but you're still opening up. I love it, Pisces. Let's take a look at the Queen of Pentacles in the current situation. Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. Alongside this love that you're experiencing, you're also really, really focused on not losing yourself. You're trying to find a happy balance between your independence, your stability, and allowing yourself to feel all these things in the connection. And so sometimes what you may notice yourself doing is whenever you start getting too into the connection, or you start daydreaming a little too much, or you start feeling a little too much, you may be like, oh, come on. Enough with the feelings, enough with that. Let's be logical about this. Let's make sure we follow the steps. Let's make sure that we're not diving headfirst into this. So in the current situation, you may have a little bit of a hard time balancing between, oh my God, I feel so much, and okay, I don't want to feel anything. This is too much. But I do see you finding a happy balance. I do see you finding a place where you feel good within yourself, you feel good within this connection, you feel like you have your independence and you don't feel suffocated, but you're also feeling all the feelings that come along with this connection. So it's a little bit of a struggle to find that happy medium, but I see you getting there eventually. Let's take a look at the Sun in the current situation and see what's bringing in so much happiness. Pisces. The Sun is clarified by the World, the Seven of Swords, and the Hanged Man. Okay, I feel like this beautiful, happy cycle of yours came to an end. The way it's showing up, it's like you feel all these things, you allow yourself to finally feel something, and then your mind comes in and you're like, nope, you're going to lose your independence, you're going to lose all that, you're going to feel that pain again, you're going to get hurt, and then you're kind of like, yeah, I know this makes me really happy, I know this makes me feel all the things, but enough of that. Done. No, I don't want that. You're walking away from it. The way it's showing up, Pisces, you're not actually walking away from it. It's more so like it becomes a little bit too much for you and you're kind of like, okay, I need to peace out. But then once you peace out, once you get a little bit of distance between you and this connection, you and this person, you and whatever is making you feel all these intense emotions, you kind of stop and you're like, did I actually want to peace out? Maybe I still want this. Maybe I don't. Do I want the space? And then the second you get that distance, you're kind of like, oh, but maybe I want to go back. So it's kind of like you're piecing out, but you're not actually piecing out. And that's putting you in the position of feeling a little bit stuck. Because on the one hand, you want this. This feels good. Like, I'm looking at this feels amazing. On the other hand, you don't want it because it's very consuming. You may feel a little bit suffocated. You may carry the fear of it not working out. And you're kind of like, no, it's easier if I just walk away from this, So it's a little bit of a confusing energy for you. I can feel that. Let's take a look at the High Priestess in your near future. Your intuition is trying to tell you something here. Let's see what this is about. The High Priestess is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. You're deep down, if you silence your mind, silence everything, and you just listen to your intuition, you do want this. This brings in stability for you. This brings in nurturing, caring, loving energy. This is a connection which it supports you in a way, not financially, but like emotionally. It supports you. It gives you what you need to feel stable. You want this. However, you're allowing your mind to come in and kind of shut down all those good feelings, and you're trying to approach this strictly from a logical perspective. What would make sense for me? Without feelings, what should I do? And your intuition is trying to kind of like bring that to your attention, where you're like, Pisces, you don't have to completely shut off the feelings. You don't have to completely eliminate the emotions. There's a happy medium to be found between emotions and thoughts, between the mind and the heart. Let's take a look at this 8 of Cups in the near future. I see you, well, actually, I don't know. I want to say I see you listening to your intuition, but I'm not quite sure yet. So let's take a look at this 8 of Cups in the near future. This 8 of Cups is clarified by the 9 of Swords, the Magician, and the 7 of Wands. Whatever you walked away from, whatever you emotionally detached from, and I feel like it was this connection that came into your life which made you feel all these things, you're having a hard time accepting that detachment. It's almost like you walked away, like I said, but you're kind of like, did I make the right choice? Oh, should I have done it? Should I have not? And it's almost like the second you start thinking about this and you start kind of being like, okay, maybe I do want this back. Maybe you are manifesting this connection back. It's almost like your brain shuts on or turns on, and it's like, Pisces, what are you doing? Why do you want this? This makes no sense for you. Why are you looking at this from an emotional perspective? You need to be logical, Pisces. And so there's a little bit of a battle in the near future where it's like part of you is like, I walked away, I regret walking away. Not even regret, but it's like I'm doubting my decision to walk away. I'm not sure if it was the right choice. And then the other part of you is like, what do you mean it wasn't the right choice? Of course it was the right choice. That's exactly what you should have done. But maybe I want this back. No, Pisces, you don't want this back. You don't want anything back. What are you talking about? It's kind of like that kind of an energy in the near future. Let's take a look at the Judgment in the near future, closing out the reading. The Judgment is clarified by the 2 of Swords, the Death, and the Ace of Swords. Whatever it is that you were confused about, you put an end to something here. You ended something. You walked away from this connection, right? Whatever it is that you walked away from, you were confused about it. And again, like I said, you weren't sure if walking away was the right choice. You weren't sure if staying was the right choice, but you still ended it. You walked away. I don't feel like this other person walked away. I feel like you're the one that left and put an end to this connection. There's confusion around it in the current situation. In the near future, you're going to get very, very clear about this decision. It's almost like your soul is going to wake up and be like, hey, what are you confused about? Take a look. And you're going to be like, oh, I get it now. That's kind of the energy that you're going to have in the near future. You have to go through this confusing energy first, though. The back and forth, the feeling a little bit stuck. But in the near future, you're going to get this clarity. So whatever it is you're confused about, Pisces, in the current situation, you're not going to be confused about it much longer. But I do see you going through some overthinking, some anxiety about, did I make the right decision? Did I not? Should I have stayed? Should I have gone? There's a little bit of that kind of head and heart battling each other out. Let's take a look at what the universe would like for you to keep in mind this week, Pisces. From the universe, you got the 4 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, and the Emperor. Yeah, Pisces, it's showing up for me as this is an intense connection. This is a strong bond between you and another person, and you are putting the stake in it. You're done with it. You're leaving it behind. You're like, I'm ending this. I know this is a strong connection. I know this is a strong bond, but I feel confident in my decision to end this. So I guess there's no confusion there, Pisces. So Pisces, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. And if it resonated for you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out. Thank you again for tuning in, Pisces, and I will see you here next week. Bye, Pisces.